music just feels so good. You're on to number one.
All right, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back. You know what it is? It's the Echo Chamber. It is DJ Echo. And right now, I am on the phone with LA recording artist Honore. Honore, what's going on, brother? How are you?
What it is, DJ Echo? How you doing, brother?
Chilling, man.
Thanks
Chilling. Listen.
Oh,
I know you're coming back from a video shoot. You're busy, and I just want to I appreciate you, man. I thank you for your time. So yeah, man, let's just dive right in, right? There's nothing to it but to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's make it happen. Let's go.
All right. So let's go back. Let's go back. Where did you grow up, bro?
I grew up in Pasadena, California.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
And when did you start singing?
Singing, music has always been in my household, but singing, in the living room, during Christmas time and different stuff, when the family gets together and they're like, yo, okay, it's talent night. What you got? What you got? And, and I'm like, what am I going to do here? So, but I try to emulate, whatever I could do to dance, to sing a little bit, and then, from there, it just kind of blossomed. Like I found like, yo, I got a voice within music. There was something about it that made me feel special. It made me feel like because besides singing and everything, I was very shy,
Right.
shy kid. So, with the singing, I'm like, wow, when you see the legends out there, doing it, it's just like amazing. So I knew there was something with music, and I just kept at it, gotten better over the years as a vocalist, and then it just kind of transformed into a music career.
Okay. Now I know you incorporate rapping in there too. So how did you balance that out?
Well, the rapping part. I mean, I've always loved hip hop.
Yeah.
Growing up, as a kid in the '90s, you couldn't escape hip hop, and R&B was just amazing to
Exactly.
me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't grow up in the golden era, but I do appreciate the gods of hip hop. Rakim and Big Daddy Kane, all them dudes, those are amazing, bro.
Yeah.
But growing up in the '90s, but I loved it, and I loved music. But how I started to rap was basically, becoming a singer, going on the road, listening to my mentor to tell me like, Louise, don't be buying Jordans all the time with your money, man. You want to start investing in studio equipment and start to learn how to make your own music. So I took heed to that, and from that point, I was able to learn how to produce music. From that, I write very quickly. I write so many different songs,
Right.
and there were certain times where I would write some type of hip hop stuff, and I couldn't afford rappers to come in, so I just started to flow,
Okay. There
and
you go.
yeah, man, and so I was really it was more of a vibe for me. So so I wouldn't call myself as a rapper, but I'm a singer who happens to know how to rap and can do it pretty well.
Gotcha. Yeah. You know what? It's funny. I consider myself the same thing. I'm a singer that is rapped. I have music that I've put out there, and I totally understand where you're coming from with that. So you said you've done a ton of music. So let's go. What we're gonna do right now. We're gonna go over 3 of your songs now. So I'm gonna name the songs, and what I want you to do is give me one word, the first word that comes to mind to each of these songs.
Okay.
All right, and then for each of them, let me know like your best lyric or the best line from that song.
Oh, okay.
You do that, all right? All right. So we're gonna start off with "Love Has Two Sides."
Love has two sides. For me, truth.
Okay.
And the best lyric on that song, let me see here.
It don't gotta be the best, but the most like impactful, the most insightful. You know what I'm saying? Like stand out.
Yeah, there's a part that goes, I got a question, what do you do if the one you really love don't love you? I got a question, what do you say if you can't be with the one you love? So, I mean, for that right there, it just showed me like when you have love, it's amazing. When you have love, it could be the opposite as well. It could be the greatest thing, and it could be the most heart-wrenching thing of all time. And when I wrote that song, which this is the new single that's going to be coming out, this month, and I'm really excited about it. I just felt like it was very universal, and it's something that everybody can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
So for sure, November 26th on Black Friday, we drop in the new single "Love Has Two Sides" and the music video. And I'm very proud to announce that this song is featured in an international film. It's called Foreign Love,
Ooh,
and so
okay.
it's a big deal. It's a big deal. So when
Okay.
you
All
see the
right.
video, you're going to see clips of the movie, and this movie is going to be shown in it's basically the premise of the movie is basically this Nigerian girl that falls in love with this white dude,
Mm-hmm.
and they go through the trials of a mixed relationship.
Right. Right. Right.
As far as the white people like, yo, what are you doing with that black lady, and you can't relate, and the Nigerian people like, well, what are you doing with this American dude? It was
Right.
very very interesting. So it's in the movie, and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, I
That's
really wanted to
awesome.
end the year. I wanted to end the year with I started the year with a bang with Heartbeats and Heat, and I'm ending it on the love note. Like it's really amazing, and it has that good that R&B vibe,
Right.
and
Right. Right.
it's so honore when you hear it. It's like I
It's
want people to.
so
My
honorary.
hope is that they love it. It's
Right. Right.
so
Right.
honore, yeah. So
Gotcha.
that's the vibe. There you
Okay.
go.
All right. All right. I like it. All right. So
Most def.
let's talk about the another one, heartbeats. Same thing. Give me a word that describes it, and then your best line from there.
Ooh, fire, fire.
Okay.
It's like you and me, we're like fire. The energy is so animal. We be loving like crazy. And you know what it is? We're heartbeats and heat. We're heartbeats and heat. Yeah, we're heartbeats and heat. We're heartbeats and heat.
See,
So that,
the people
yeah.
didn't expect all that. That people were like, oh, he's just gonna give us an answer. He's just singing for us, man. I like it. I
Oh
like
yeah,
it.
like I was told if you're gonna be a singer, you better be ready and you stay ready.
Okay.
And
All right.
when you're about it, you can't be like, well, give me a minute. Can y'all turn away? No, you may only have like a 30 seconds of somebody's time, and person could be like Quincy Jones or somebody. And
Yeah.
it's like, look, who are you? My name's Honore. You are R&B singer, pop? Okay, cool. What you got? Boom. You win. And you
There
just go
you go.
into it,
All
and you
right.
and you do your very best. So
I
I've learned, man.
respect
I've
the
learned.
heck out of that, bro. That's dope. That's
Most
dope.
definitely.
All right. All right.
Most
So,
definitely.
okay. So
Yes, sir.
that's okay. So, the love has two sides. That comes out in a few weeks. But
Yeah.
was that the video shoot that you were at today?
No, I was shooting something else. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Don't spill the beans
Yeah, my
yet. Don't.
brother.
All right. Don't.
Yeah.
So the song and the video comes out. You said November 22nd.
No, November 26th, Black Friday, the day
November
after
20. Yes, November
Thanksgiving.
26th, Black Friday. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and let's go over a third song here. And let's talk about Boombox Boogie. Same thing. One word to describe it, and then the vibe that I like this song, man. I really do. But go
Yeah.
ahead. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop talking. Go ahead. Do you think? Go ahead.
Boombox Boogie. Oh, I'm gonna say West Coast. For me, it's that West Coast G Funk vibe.
Right.
It was a project that was presented to me from Damian James. He's a really great DJ, and DJ Pasha, who's another DJ. And so I knew them from I did this like Sweet 16 party, and I was
Mm-hmm.
singing that at the event, and the DJ was really cool, and I was like, yeah, man, you got a cool vibe. He was like, yeah, what's up with you, man? I'm like, yeah, I'm Honore, and I'm a singer, blah blah blah. And he's like, man, I would love to work with you, man. I'm like,
Oh,
cool, and
okay.
that was a couple years ago. So fast forward to 2021, this year, he said, "Yo, on Easy, man, I got this track, dude." I'm like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "It's some G funk." He's like, "Remember like Warren G and the West Coast
Yeah,
and all that?" I was
man.
like, "Yeah, what's up, man?" So he presented it to me, and he wrote majority of the rap lyrics.
Right.
So it was like, turn the volume up to 10 like a crystal pick pump. Effects getting wrecked now, shake it like a rump. Make your body slide, it's electric funk. A little bit of boogie with that old school bump. And I was like, oh snap, I love that. It's like,
Yeah.
it's not really the way I rap, but I loved it for the fact that it gave it that
Yeah.
vibe. And I was
It
like,
it all went
so when
together. It
it
it it
did,
all
and
went together
yeah.
very much so. Yeah.
Yeah, so he presented it to me, and I put that Honoreezy on it, and then I was like, Boombox Boogie, Boombox Boogie. I was like, man, so it's like this dude that's rapping, that's singing, and then let's ride, come chill with me on the west side. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is a winner right here.
Yeah.
So we recorded it in the studio, and I didn't really know what to think, because usually when you're presented with different collaborations, it sounds good, when you talk about it, but you never know until you really record it and mix it and all that good stuff.
Right.
And when we recorded it, and then everybody had their part, and Pasha had this really cool, sexy Barry White. He calls himself the Mexican Barry White. It's hilarious.
He's
And
got a
then
real
Damon,
deep
he was like,
voice.
yo. He does, like, yo, what's up? And then
Exactly.
Damien was like, yo, I got to get up in this track, man. He's like, all right, cool, cool. So he did. And then once we recorded it, I just kind of felt like, yo, there's just something really special here because, but the thing about it, it's like three different brothers from different places, different races coming together to create something. It's an ode to hip hop. And
Exactly.
obviously I'm West Coast. I was born and raised out here,
Right.
but I love East Coast rap. And it was music education because the first line is turn the volume up to 10 like a crystal rip pump. I didn't know what that was about, but apparently there's a dude named Volume 10, an artist back I guess in the 90s. He had
Okay.
that song, Crystal Big Pump in my lip at all time. Crystal
Oh,
Big,
okay.
that
All
song. And I
right.
was like, what?
Sending back some respect to
Yeah,
the old G's. All right.
yeah. And then it goes, effects like, effects, reps in effect, rump shaker.
Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah,
was like,
exactly.
whoa. So for me, it was like for my generation, it's a music education to like, yo, I never heard of that, or
Nice.
they may not even knew about Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
Google it and you Spotify it and it's like, yo. So I love that for me. It was just really coming into that situation. And those dudes are so cool. And then so once we finished it, we were like, yo, Honore, what we doing? I'm like, man, we got to get a visual on this. We got to record a video, man. Like this is amazing. So we shot the video. Recently, we had the West Coast, the vibes up in there. We had the Lolos, the 6'4s. Shout out to G's Rag and my boy Jesse and
Mm-hmm.
Mia. And then we shot at Pasha's backyard because he had a really lit backyard with the pool. We got
Right.
the models, we got the family. The whole vibe was really, really, really dope. And it all came together, and I'm so happy. And then my brother DJ Mel D, he flew from Virginia to
Yeah.
be up in the video, so I had to have my brother up in there,
Yeah,
and it was
yeah.
just lit. Yeah, it was a really cool vibe. So you guys got to check out Boombox Boogie. Put it in your YouTube, punch it in the search, you'll find it.
Definitely,
Damian
definitely.
James, Honorizi, and DJ Pasha.
Now, was it as much fun making it as we have fun watching it? Because I mean, from jump, the visuals are there. You see them. They're at like this whack pool party. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's
Yeah,
going on, and then the three of you come in. But see, I like it because it's not like the three of you walk in, and it's not like everyone's like, oh, they're here. Like that
yeah,
one dude gave you that look like my brother. Like you're not bringing
yeah,
anything to the table, and then y'all just went nuts. So the visuals are there. Again,
yeah,
y'all
bro.
had the vehicles, y'all had the looks, the models, the
It was
boom
fun.
boxes with the just old school with the tape player. I mean, it was it
It was
really is a
dope.
dope video. It really is a dope video.
Yeah,
So
we had fun with it, man. And and Damon, he was like on the search for a boombox. He's like, "Yo, man, we gotta go to on eBay." And he was just looking all over, and he found several boomboxes, but he wanted a particular one. And I was
right,
like, "All right, cool." And then he was like, "What you wearing on Reezy?" I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna go like DMX and because he would have those overalls, but the
yeah, the
shorts and
short
stuff." And I was like,
overalls.
"Yo,"
Yeah,
so and I was trying to do my DMX Marky Mark
right.
style and
Gotcha. Yeah,
just having fun with
the
it,
one
bro.
strap
Yeah.
hanging, the other one up. Yeah, I got
Most
you. I got
definitely.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
trying to get
yeah.
my 90s on. So it
Nah,
was
it
fun,
was
bro.
good. It was good. Yeah, did really, really
Yes.
good with that. So awesome,
Yeah,
awesome
my
job
man.
on that. So
Hmm.
when you aren't making music, when you aren't recording music, when you aren't out there, recording videos, like what do you do to relax and unwind out where you're at?
Play tennis. I love playing tennis.
Okay.
Like it's my sport, bro. Like I'm pretty nice on the court. I've been playing since I was like in the middle school,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't that good, and and as I got a little bit into high school, I was on the junior varsity team, and and I didn't really appreciate the game until I got out of school and into college, and I was like, wow, this is a really great sport. Overall, it's really dope, and I mean, everybody, I was too short to play basketball,
Right.
too little for football, but tennis was just right up my alley.
Gotcha.
And so it worked out. And I had this old school Asian dude. I call him Mr. Miyagi, and he was teaching me and stuff. And he was kind of one of them dudes, like he wouldn't even run around the court. He would stay in one spot literally, and I'm the one that he's running me all over to the left side, to the back,
Right,
to the
right,
front. It
right.
was
Just playing
amazing.
games with
And
you.
he kind of took me under his wing, and I'm
Right.
still working at it, but I love it. So that's my way to unwind that, working
Nice.
out, running, just keeping it natural and keeping it fit.
Gotcha. I respect that. I respect that's dope. That's
Yes,
dope.
sir.
All right. All
What's
right.
that?
So if you had the chance to collaborate with any artist out there, and we'll keep it present. So any artist that's alive, any artist out there right now, who would that be?
Ooh, man, I'm really man. There's
And
so many wonderful artists.
why you thinking like you remind me so much of like, and I'm sure you hear it all the time, but Bruno Mars, and I'm talking about
Yes.
the way you talk, that you can sing, that you rap on the side, that you're just an all around entertainer. Like you give off Bruno Mars vibes to me. So
Thank you, thank you. I've heard that a lot. Yeah, I appreciate that. Actually, I do a lot of Bruno Mars shows as well too.
okay,
So
there you go.
it's yeah, it's part of the story of Honore. But if I had the choice right now, if it wasn't for Bruno, I mean, definitely that's my boy. Soul Sonic is just sick right now. I'm just
Right. Whew.
killing the
Yeah,
game right
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
But I would say I would love to collaborate with my favorite. That's alive is my favorite is Pharrell Williams because I admire him
Ooh.
so much because he's such a diverse individual. He's
Yeah,
such a creative. He's a trailblazer. To me,
yeah.
he's everything that I would love to pattern my career off of. He's a
Mm-hmm.
dope producer. He can sing. He does like amazing songs for like films like Despicable Me with the Happy
Oh
Joint.
my
You
gosh.
know, and he's very fashion orientated,
Yeah,
and he's mixed with Filipino too. So I was like,
exactly.
yo, man, that's my bro right there. So for sure, Pharrell Williams, that would be my number one pick.
All right, that's a pretty good pick right there. I'd pay to
Yes,
see
sir.
that. I'd buy that track. I
Most
would
def,
buy
yeah,
that track in
absolutely.
a second. All right,
Yes.
before we go any further, how can people find and follow you on your social media? Because people right now are like,
Yes.
I like this dude's vibe. I want to listen to this music. I want to check out this Boombox Boogie.
Hmm.
I'm hooked. I'm hooked. So how do they follow you?
Yeah, they can follow me for sure on Instagram. That's probably the easiest way. So it's Honore Music, Honore Music. So go to Honore Music on IG. You can follow me there. And then from that point, you can also go to my website. It's Honore Music. So HonoreMusic.com.
Hmm.
From there, you'll have all the links to like my Spotify, to my YouTube channel,
Right.
because these are all ways you can see me visually. You'll get to see the whole Honorese experience. And yeah, so follow me there. If you want to go into YouTube and when you go into YouTube, I would kindly ask for the people to subscribe to my channel.
Definitely.
So far I have 1,660 something subscribers, which is great. The main thing about is connecting with your fans and monetizing your content though. So there's a strategy and a science to every single thing, and
Hmm.
I'm so blessed to be able to have a good fan base.
Right.
But we want to continue to keep pushing it and like, hey guys, we want to increase that. So when you go to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click the notification bell so when I put out new videos and stuff, you'll
Exactly.
get the notification.
Definitely.
And then on all the videos, this is very important too. Like you like the video and you leave a comment because this will help the algorithm to get people, because a lot of people are like, yo, Honore, man, your music is lit, man. You need to be out there even more. And I'm like, well, this is the reasons. What will it take?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
takes the fans or followers to like, to comment, to subscribe, to share. It's a lot to ask, but that's the only way an independent artist such as mine will get to the next level and the next level after that.
I mean, and it's really not that much to ask because they're not. I mean, they're not. Listen, now they can go out and buy. Obviously, they can go out and buy iTunes, but like you were talking about, like I understand the algorithm. Like if you're gonna go and watch one of your videos on YouTube, it takes
Yes.
absolutely no financial anything,
Hmm.
no money
Yeah.
to just like throw a comment, share it,
Hmm.
throw it up on your Facebook or something like that. Like it takes, that's
Absolutely.
how you support, and that's how you can support without having to like financially invest in anything. You know what I'm saying? Again,
Hmm.
it's great. Go out and buy the albums, go buy the songs. But
Hmm.
when it comes to like YouTube and Instagram and likes and follows
Yeah.
and shares and this and stuff, that's something that you could do as a fan, as a follower, as a just as a supporter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
and it's
It's
easy.
super important.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly.
totally concur with you. I totally concur with you. It's the as an artist, I mean, at least for me, I can only speak. But when we do this, when we create this music, when we and put out music videos, I pay for everything.
Yeah.
So this is an investment in myself. It's because I believe in my work. And obviously you would like to see a return on that. And the only way you're going to see return on your work is you get the fans and followers to engage in that.
Yeah.
So when they
Exactly.
like the comments, when they do all that, that's one thing. But then also, yeah, you want to make sure to purchase these singles or the albums when they're available for downloads.
Right.
So through iTunes, Apple Music, also the stream is very important too. And then the merchandise. So when you go to honoremusic.com, you'll see a lot of Heartbeats and Heat merchandise. This is how I eat.
Exactly.
Merchandise. And then being on the road, doing these shows. So for not just for me, for any artist out there. So it's like, when you're out there, and if you see an artist, even if it's not me that you really like, especially independent artists, because we got the Chris Breezes out there, we got Miguel, we got people
Exactly.
that are hitting
Yeah.
Brunos, but they have huge machines of record labels that are
Exactly.
behind
They
them.
got
So
the
for
backing.
for the
Yep.
indie, yeah, for the independent artists out here, we're grinding just as hard, and we're working hard.
Right.
And so when we ask you guys kindly to purchase merchandise, to make certain that you do this, it's super important because this is our livelihood here. And so
Yeah.
it's a process, but definitely, man, it's worth the ride. If you go down to honoremusic.com, I have a feeling that you may like what you hear.
Yeah. I mean, listen, he's breaking it down for y'all. He's breaking it down, and you got it's true. And you, I would say that like the independent artists work even harder because they got to do their own promotions. They got to do their own
Hmm.
advertising. They got to do their own.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They got to make the money. They don't like you said. They don't have this big machine behind them. So,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? If you really like the artist and you want to see them thrive and you want to see them succeed, like that's little things that you can do. And and and
Absolutely.
and, and if you get enough people doing the little things, it's a big movement. So,
True that.
definitely. So let's get deep here for a second. Let's get deep here. All
Let's
right.
go.
So when you wake up in the morning and you look at yourself in the mirror, what drives you?
I just believe in myself. I feel like I do. I've worked very hard um, at what I've done. I've only been doing this professionally for, maybe 8 years.
Right.
I mean, I've been singing all my life, but I would never call myself a professional singer unless I knew this is what I do.
Right.
Um, when I do music, this is all I do. I don't have a day job. I produce, and I've been really blessed with uh, my life thus far, with the music. And I truly believe when you just treat people right and you're respectful and you say what you mean what you say, and you add value to your brand, and people will, you want people to, when you're not in that conversation, when you're not in that room, you want people to say good things about, like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
man, like DJ Echo, man, he's a really cool dude.
Right.
He was 1,000 with me. He's whatever he said, he was going to be there.
Yeah.
Honoree, when he comes through, when we hired him for a show, he was on time. He was professional. He did what he had to do. It's stuff like that that goes a long way. And
Yeah.
I'm a true believer in, when you have the right attitude, it'll change your altitude in life. The blessings will come, the opportunities will come. And I've had a lot of repeat business with my
There you
clients
go. Yeah.
because they're like, yo, man, I
Yeah.
had a great experience working with Honore.
Mm-hmm.
We want to go with him. And by the way, my so and so knows they need some production, or
Right.
this
Right.
dude got a
Right.
film. And that's how it works.
Yeah. Very much.
Yeah.
I 100%. 100% agree with you, brother.
Yeah.
100%. So I
Yes.
know that I would be doing a disservice to our listeners if I didn't bring up a song you have coming out early 2022 called Purple.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we can't. I mean, listen, you let us know. Love is two sides. You got that song coming out November 26th this year. But
Yes, sir.
Purple,
Absolutely.
let's just dive into Purple a little bit, just a taste. We don't want to give them a lot, just a taste.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
them thirsty,
Yeah.
and then they'll come back. So, all right. So first of all, the name, the title, Purple. What's that all about?
Yes. For me, purple is the color of love.
Okay.
And I felt like, wow, a lot of things that I write are things that I want to manifest in my life. And, it's inspired by real love, and by that feeling. And, the hook is like, your love is so purple, got me feeling emotional. Baby, if love was a color, there'll be no other. I can't see nobody but you. And it's just really a sweet song, but it's so lit. Like I'm excited about it, and we shot some stuff on Purple today. We're doing a lot of good stuff. We're doing
Right.
like futuristic stuff. We're doing stuff for the metaverse right
Okay.
now.
Oh, okay.
We're doing a lot of different things that are really next level.
All right.
And you're gonna see your boy Anarizi out there. I can dance, man, and it's really
Let's
cool.
go. Let's go. All
Yeah,
right.
it's
All right.
really
So
cool. So I'm excited about it.
is
Yeah.
there a drop date?
Not yet, not yet. I mean, it's going to be early 2022.
Okay.
Um, right now, I've been planting seeds for that. I've been
Okay.
planting seeds to drop the full length album, Heartbeats and Heat. So that's going to be the full length album, and Purple's going to be more than likely the lead off single for that. But I'm
Okay.
super excited about it. It's all love, it's all positivity, but it's so lit. Like when you hear my music, and I'm very proud of this. Like my music, I don't curse.
Right.
I don't degrade women. Do I like the ladies? Absolutely. But I don't say like, what's up, all this
Yeah,
crazy
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I,
yeah.
I
He
do it
said,
in a way where it's like, I
absolutely.
got my swag. Yeah, I got my swag. That's where Honor
Right,
Easy
right,
comes out.
right,
Honor
right,
Easy,
right. Gotcha, I
but,
gotcha.
it's something that you can play. Like the kids can play it, but you got, 20s and 30s, my,
Yeah,
my generation to play it. And then even the old school people like, yo, like, we kind of like this. This is
yeah,
dope right here. And I just felt like, there's so much of that already out there. I don't need to subscribe
yeah.
to it. I don't have to add to it. Like
Nah,
I can still be dope and lit and still
exactly.
stay in
Just
my
do your
lane
own
and stay
thing, man.
authentic.
Do your own thing,
Most
definitely.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
Uh-huh.
All right. So listen, man, it's just a awesome, awesome interview. We're gonna go into the last question here. So, give me three things that your fans would not know about you. Like listening to your music and watching your videos and following you on your social media. Give me three things that they would not know about you.
That's a good question. Ooh, I'm pretty open, with my life, but I would say that I'm a vegan.
Okay.
I'm a huge vegan. I love
Okay.
it. I've been a vegan for over 4 years, and then before that, I was a vegetarian since I was a kid. So
Right.
no meat has been my thing.
Gotcha.
What else? Well, you already kind of mentioned that. I love tennis, man. Like, wow, I'm the reason to be playing tennis. Like he's like R&B singer and rapper and
Yeah.
playing tennis. Okay, I got you.
Right. Right. Right.
Um, other things that they don't know, and I love The Simpsons, bro. Like I love
There
watching
you
The Simpsons.
go.
To me, it's like the dopest cartoon of all time. It's
Yeah.
it's still going,
It's
And
never going to end.
sometimes, yeah, it's like I just love to laugh and
Yeah.
try to enjoy life. And sometimes I feel like I'm Homer, because I'm like, kind of klutzy
Right.
sometimes.
Right.
And
Right.
and and it's funny because like the love between Homer and Marge, like Marge will ride for Homer. Homer is like a
Yeah.
screw up
True.
sometimes,
True. True.
but
That.
I'm like, and I kind of feel like, man, if I ever get married, which I would love to one day,
Everybody needs
I
a
would love to
Marge.
have I would love a Marge, bro,
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
like, she loves Homer.
Yeah.
So I'd be like telling my friends like, yo, man, I need that Simpsons kind of love. If we can find that for me, that would be
Exactly.
amazing. And just
I mean,
laugh and
we could
stuff.
do
So
without a Bart, but I'm okay with a
yeah.
Marge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So it's cool, man. So
All
I guess
right.
those are the three things right
That's
now
good.
that,
That's good. That's
yes,
good. All
sir.
right. All right. Well,
Hmm.
listen, brother. Thank you so much, Honore, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I do want to shout out DJ Milk D.
Milk D.
I actually listen, man. I met him at the expo, at the DJ expo, and we hooked up, and we've
Yes.
been talking ever since and supporting each other. And
Hmm.
he threw your name out. I'm like, all right, let's go. And so big shout outs to Milk D and for
Yes.
making this happen, brother. I
That's my
appreciate
brother.
you, man. Your music
Hmm.
is dope and it is on point, man. And
Oh, thank you.
I can't wait to start playing these tracks, you know what I'm saying? And really, really
Yeah.
introducing our listeners to you. So, and on that exact note, I'm going to stop talking and I want you to introduce your song here. Thank you so much, brother. The stage is yours.
What's up, y'all? This is your boy Honore, aka Honoreezy, and I want to let you know we're about to drop this amazing new song that I collaborated with Damian James and my brother DJ Pasha. It's called Boombox Boogie. Let's take a ride on the West Side, y'all. Let's go.